All right, guys, it is 7:30 in the morning. Got my Starbucks. I normally don't drink Starbucks, but it's the only one closest to me because I'm heading to Edge Autosport this morning, and we're gonna strap this car on a dyno and get a little baseline for it and see what she's doing before we continue tuning. So Will wanted a log from the dyno, so we have to compare what he's doing on a dyno and what's the car doing on the street, and then if we need to add more to it, he will. But other than that, that's where I'm heading right now. It's early as hell in the morning, but it's a good thing because it's a lot cooler, so we can get better data than it been during the day when it's hot. So I'll see you guys at Edge. We are over here at Edge Autosport. I got Alan in there doing his thing. He's about to set the rolling speed on the speed. So let's get that rolling speed set up, and then we'll get a little pull in. Hey, say that again. Say that again.
If Will was any good at tuning, that would have been 800.
You heard that, Will? He just called you out. Woo! That's a whole lot of torque. Wow. Yeah, that cam's made a lot of difference right there.
Yeah, it's definitely holding power on top of it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. touch that 800. Stop being stubborn. It's gotta be the spring over there. That spring is just not holding. Wow. It just doesn't want to do it. Woo. Oh man, doesn't get any closer than that. 799.9. She just doesn't want to touch that 800, but I'm happy with it because we picked up about 60 horsepower with just cams alone. No other changes. The tune and everything is still the same from the last setup, and we just added the cams alone and picked up 60 horsepower, so I'm happy with it. We still have a lot of room to turn it up if we want. So we just need to add more miles to the car. It has about 115 miles on the engine, so I just need to add more miles to it and let it breathe a little bit. But I'm happy with the tune. Will, our Purple Drank, did his thing, and as always, he's the go-to guy, and shout out to him, big shout out to him, because I'm happy with the car and the tune is fantastic. I'm excited. I'm excited because I still have my 800 horsepower street car that I can drive around wherever I want, take it wherever I want, and it still look like a stock car. Like, you wouldn't even know if it run past you. Like, it just looked like an ordinary car, like nothing. There's nothing about it that screams this car makes 800 horsepower. Maybe the intercooler, but other than that, just look at that. And 634 foot-pounds of torque, and the power band is just linear power band. It's so smooth, and it's the ignition that we're running on is even lower than what I was running with the stock cams. So this new cams is definitely a good upgrade, and I'm really happy with it. I just can't tell you how excited I am. Like, this car is back, it's making the power again, and the next deal is get it to the track and see what she actually does when the track opens back up again. Right now they're having some issues on the track, so when they open back up, I'm gonna head over there. Okay? But big shout out to this guy right there on the dyno, getting everything done.
You wrapping it up? We're not gonna do 800?
Yeah, we call it a day. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't want to touch it.
Yeah?
It doesn't want to touch it, so...
Well, it touched it.
Yeah, point one away. But I'm happy with, like, this only change is just the exhaust and the cams.
Yeah.
And it picked up 60 horsepower.
Amen.
With, like, 2 PSI boost less. And ignition is also, like, lower than before.
Yeah.
So, it has a lot of room.
Yeah.
A lot of room to grow, so...
The dyno will be here when you're ready.
Oh yeah, come back when it's actually cooler.
Yeah.
In the fall, and then try it again, and then we'll see. But I'm happy with it. Shout out to Edge Autosport right there. All right, so heading back home now, and I'm happy. You know, they made the power that I wanted to make, and it's still conservative. It's not fully turned up, so can't complain. And a huge shout out to Will Dawson, our Purple Drank. That's the reason he's been my tuner for over 5 years now, because this guy knows when it comes to Speed 6, he knows everything about it. And shout out to the guys at Edge Autosport, especially Alan for getting on the dyno. Also Jordy Kiefover for all the support with the build. Can't thank him enough, because this motor is really smooth. Everything they did for me is really smooth. Like I say, it's driving fine, normal, temps are fine. Like, you wouldn't even know that it got on anything. And yeah, and also a huge shout out to my team as well too, with PD Tuning and everybody that helped me out with the build. Yeah, we're not done yet.